Stand to, my warriors, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we continue the campaigns of Copper Cannoneers. And last time, well, you guys didn't see it, but we built the Gladiator. So, in 11 more days, you'll actually see it, and it's going to be phenomenal. Your jaw will drop with the cunning complexity of a design placed to be supreme to all others. It'd spawn up here. That would be too easy. 200, and then, yeah, that'll do. Confirm. Yes, welcome back, YouTube. The YouTubes. I was really tempted to give it the laser rifle.
Okay, y'all.
But I figured that might be a little bit ridiculous considering it doesn't actually have hands. Ooh, what are you? A cavalry. Maybe we should be buying more VTOLs. YouTube. They are the YouTubes. They are our friends. And they will not be mocked. Actually, no, we'll mock them relentlessly. Because you can't mock back in real time. Twitch can. If I made fun of Twitch, Twitch would make fun of me immediately. YouTube doesn't even bother commenting on most of our videos, so I think I'm safe. Alright, we are going to reserve to the bottom. We have the enemy in our sight, but I feel like I'm just going to sit here and enjoy... Huh, you look different. Are you a Baneblade? No, not quite. I mean, there's definitely elements to it. Yeah, we are just going to enjoy the lovely, beautiful, dead desert until, you know, we get to the bottom of the stack. Tarek was one of the Titans? Wait, what? Oh, this was... Oh, the super summoner? Yeah. Maybe we'll actually get a summoner this time, in time to actually use it. I doubt it. We almost never do. It's like, we go into clan space and we're ready to rock, and it's like, a summoner shows up. Yeah, but I'm already using, like, assault mechs at this point. Like, fast assault mechs that can beat this thing and everything. Who makes a 210 summoner, and how can I tell them to stop? You can't tell them to stop. It's too good of an idea. Aiden Pride is smiling at you from above. After probably having been killed by an awesome. But that is neither here nor there. Sure, we'll move Pyro. Okay, good. I thought for a moment Pyro was stuck. I was like, you dare. It's clear he didn't move. Pyro might actually be able to pick him out of the sky.
On the move, full speed.
Pyro, can you do it?
I copy.
No, no, you couldn't. To be fair, I asked him to shoot through the sand in order to do it. So clearly that was not going to work.
Commander.
Okay, Ogre shall zip on forward at maximum speed. Kegger probably should not be firing any of his weapons, considering just how hot this mech gets and how quickly it gets.
Yeah.
Same problem with the Hunchback. Neither of these mechs sink their heat particularly well, so I'm going to be a little bit careful on that. Oh, we did manage to hit him with the AC-20, or the AC-10. I will take that. I will take that and utilize it for the future. Alright, here's a mech literally designed to be anti-aircraft. What's your odds here? 57. It's gorgeous. How much armor you got? If I hit with both, I could probably actually cut through that.
Engage.
I did not hit with both, but I did manage to cut through that armor.
What's up, boss?
Alright, here cometh the dagger. The dagger's first assault.
On my way. Double time.
25%. I have standard, and I have a standard mode. Yeah, let's see if you can't... Oh, that's why, because one of the large lasers hit the turret. Didn't kill it, it just hit the turret and stripped off a weird amount of health. Anyway, fire the ATMs! I got a couple of hits, I'll take it. It was not a bust. I'm in range, see what else we're dealing with. Oh, a wolfhound. I know who would want that. 2 helicopters, so we got a ferret as well. And a bear cub. I'm not familiar with the bear cub. Ferret does not appear to be anything all that dangerous. What's a bear cub look like? Is that a little Kodiak? It's a little Kodiak. Aw, isn't it so cute? Anyway, let's see if we can't kill the Kodiak's parents. So we'll go chaff, tag, sure, why not? No tag arrow. Solid connection. And more damage to the rotors. It's not dead yet, but we're getting there. Oh no, he did. He bailed. Will that be 5 parts? Would we even want that if it came up? No, we take this one thing for cash. Everything dies. That's why we came here. Bear Cub is also a clan mech, and yes, it's a clan Gusper. Why do we keep running into clan Gusper when we're nowhere near clan Gusper territory? It's such a weird thing. Randomizers off. Just lob a shell at him.
Here we go.
That went nowhere.
Well, that didn't
Like,
work
anytime
out.
we get a clan intervention, it's always Clan Gusper, which is just so odd. Why? Missiles and a large laser. I can take that. That's nothing too terrible just yet. Figured out. And Sprug.
Standing by.
Bro, can you find that ferret and shoot it out of the sky with your advanced tracking
Moving
capabilities?
fast.
44, you don't say.
Roger.
Another penetration, and he's shot down.
Reporting.
I'm hoping and
destroyed.
praying that all of their BPV is located inside that bear cub, and then when I kill it, I'm going to earn a ton of money in a super short period of time.
Hauling ass.
The Valiant probably should not be getting into gunfights again. Same problem. It just it won't end well.
What's that?
Top having actually used his missiles for air-to-air work, which, you know, that in and of itself is pretty impressive. That looks fun. Let's hit you with everything. Okay, we missed you with the tag, but it's close enough. It's gonna hurt if you don't move. Yes! I keep expecting him to start firing medium pulse lasers because we have designs like that. Did you stay inside the cone? No, you're just outside of it.
Good to go.
Pyro, catch up! Stop lollygagging. Alright, what else we got? A
Ready
shed.
for orders.
Here's Dagger. We'll zip on forward. Continuing a long-range missile
Double time.
bombardment.
Let's go.
Is that the most? Oh wow, this heat cooked. Really? ATMs are that temperature hungry. Interesting problem. I may have to put on a double heatsink kit onto this mech just in order to keep that under control. And I kind of didn't want to because it's a transitional mech. It's not something we're going to keep for a super long period of time.
You got it.
I think one of my favorite things to do is mess around in heavy metal. What? Alright, turn on all of the things and make him hurt.
Here we go.
There, he's unsteady. He wasn't moving very fast to begin with, but now he's
Short
unsteady.
range. Watch my heat levels.
22 for that bear cub. Engaging the Valiant at long range. It's an old mech designer from the olden days. Ah, mech lab equivalent. I get you.
Orders?
Interesting. And you prefer it to Mega Mech Lab? I was so hoping I could get a direct line of sight on this guy, and it's just not going to happen.
No shooting, just running.
72 and 28. Yeah, we're going to go for the 72. We're going to start lighting him up.
Locking on. The heat is frying my internals.
Yeah, that's a problem. We're going to have to replace that. Gonna have to replace the fact that your heat sinks absolutely are garbage. I do apologize for the inconvenience.
Heading that way.
Have you used heavy metal much longer? Ah. Bomb mines, Jeff, sure, and make it hurt. There. Now I dare you to move. If we actually, hit the mines at a reasonable location. Good. Good. He's all
Right
good.
here.
Bring forth the hunchy.
Roger that.
Right on the mountain. Oh, the accuracy. Oh, the accuracy on that is also pretty good. ER medium, ER small. Wow, that's just pretty garbage. Gotta deal with the Wolfhound, who actually has a large laser. And the potential to hurt me.
Take this.
Because he's just got two medium lasers, a small laser, an LRM 5, what is it?
SRMs are gone.
So I am not impressed. Also, I can't melee him anymore because of obvious reasons. I feel the tandem rockets would be totally worthless here.
Acknowledge.
Hey, I think we got his shoulder. Last Christmas, my dad gave me a bunch of PDFs of old BattleTech stuff and heavy metal. Nice. Like TROs? Jealous. I think Drive Through RPG has TROs. In fact, I know they do because that's where I got the TRO when I did that one-off video about the... It was a little disappointing there, Pyro. About the Avatar. What a fun. Giving the gifts that really matter.
Waiting for orders.
Sprague, do you see? Yes, you still see the target. You're gonna step back slightly to make sure that we will be able to get other people to aim at it as well. I will turn off the pulse lasers because it's too toasty for them. I was really kind of hoping that you would hit a leg,
Heat gauge is redlining.
because if I can tear his legs off, then he ain't going nowhere. Counterfire on the dagger. Interesting decision there.
Waiting for orders.
Shed, speed, maneuverability.
On the move.
Utilize your advanced stealth technology. Oh, that's what's keeping us toasty, isn't it? Is the fact that we have the stealth on.
Locking on target.
We should probably turn that off
I'm
so that we can
generating a
engage
lot
at
of
full
heat,
power.
Commander.
Oh, that would explain so much, actually. Gonna come right in on over here, make sure that we turn around in time so we can shoot over our shoulder.
Heading that way.
And fire some more missiles.
Heading them up.
It was the wrong one to fire missiles at, but I'm not gonna apologize for it.
Commander.
Kyogre, turn on the Berserker. Let's give him the beans. See if you can redeem yourself after your previous showing. A physical weapon, you are on his left side. Might be a little bit difficult for you to actually cut through, but do your best. We believe in you. And a whiff! Maybe I shouldn't have believed in him. Now he's kind of in the way.
I'll watch my heat levels.
Oh, the Inquisition, do me a favor, don't hit Kyogre.
I'm getting
Trying to keep Kyogre alive.
Good.
Oh, at least he didn't get hit by the large laser. Although I think he might. Yeah, he's missing his right arm. And he cooked. Nice flambe. That would be madness because that would be asking Pyro to shoot.
Go.
Go for the leg to be safe. There, I think we got the leg on that one. Yeah, we gotta be careful with Pyro because if he has the chance of killing friendlies, he will do it.
Standing by.
Kyogre, your primary target is dead. Start to move this way, out of the fire.
I copy.
And brace, because you're on fire.
Over the red line.
Oh, the Inquisition. Your target is not moving very fast. Just keep firing. I'm gonna throw everything I have at it.
Getting pretty hot in this cockpit here.
Stealth 2 off, please. Hopefully that'll keep my heat more in line, because I kind of had figured that we had heat under control. Yeah, there we go. Now we're not totally torching ourselves, just mostly.
Target acquired.
Solid connections.
Reporting. Critical
Lots of
hit.
little red
My
numbers.
mech is over.
Yes, Commander.
Spro. Keep firing.
Acknowledge.
Oh. Huh?
Hope we can salvage that.
I don't know what happened to him. Did you blow his head off or something?
Mission successful.
If you did, I mean, that's a little disappointing because we could have taken 4 for 19 and we didn't. But hey, that'll work. I'll take it. Heads destroyed. Maybe. Potentially. We'll find out. I kind of anticipate our employer will want to steal all of my stuff that I deserve. 904,000 Seabills is, of course, our prize. Minimal damage across the lance. They want to take all the Bear Cub parts and put on standard fusion engines and... Sure, why not? That does not change my salvage. Oh, that's a... That might be a glitch. I don't know if it'll often come up, but it is something to keep in mind. Oh wait, no, they only took the one part because they couldn't take any other more parts, and that's probably why the salvage replacement was so terrible. So the random salvage allocation comes before Loot Magnet's robbery. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Because it has to get there first, and then... And that probably happens at the same time. Although I imagine, given the way you can replace functions with your own, with the in the editor, maybe you could. Oh, interesting. Jump point 31 has been taken from Chain Lane. 1 day of repairs in 2310. That 1 day is 1 day for several mechs. It's actually 3 days. I will move the Gladiator up in order to take advantage of that. And I will see about... Is that everybody? Is that all the mechs? Yes. So the Long Boomstick being patched, the Marauder being patched, the Gladiator being built. So I don't have my entire roster of pilots. But we might be able to cram in a low-level mission. Quick check on the storage. No flea parts. I have no interest in them. Bear Cub parts. I don't have an interest in the Bear Cub. Wasp part lamb. Sell that. Oh shoot, didn't want to do that. Oh, never mind. It's been hanging around. We'd never build it anyway. It's too light to be constructed. Whole bunch of individual remake parts, which we can't actually build. Because you need to have a preponderance of parts before you can construct them. This speeder. Could sell it. Yeah, we're not gonna build a spider. We are out of the spider market at this point. The pack hunter, similarly, we're not interested in that. Wolfhound, I have no interest in it. You're not 50 tons, you're not in my mech bay. So we have 2.7 million C-bills, almost 2.8. And we need to spend 0.9 million C-bills in order to pay off our debts at the end of the month. So what I want to do is pick up the junkyard leopard.
All right, I'll get the team on it right away.
Cram in a mission before the end of the month.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
But we have
Hey,
a second
boss.
leopard
Nice to
now.
see you.
The increase in bay is 500,000 C-bills. And then allows you to drop an additional vehicle. The vehicle bay is a little bit cheaper than that. But we have picked up the command and control second leopard, which I feel is going to be important as we move forward. It'll allow us to keep more mech designs fielded as things go a little bit more hectic. I believe, though, I am a little bit light on pilots, so I'm going to need to hire more. 1, 2... I need to hire 2 mech pilots. So, accessing Comstar.
What can I do for you?
I will take Colby.
New mech warriors
I will
available.
Yes,
take
Commander.
Partisan. Because they're higher level.
New
And I
mech
need that.
warriors
So,
available.
we need to check on over at the side screen. Because we've hired Colby. Time to
Reading
rename
on
you.
Commander.
Customize. Colby is now rocket. Save on that one. And then cameras Partisan.
Reporting.
Check over here. Let's see what we get. The acquisition's already in the game. Wait, what? Ah, you're in the game. Congratulations. Oh, Moon. We can throw a Moon in there. Oh, wait, Lizard is actually here. Wait, are you in this? Are you in this yet? Am I missing somebody important? I feel like I am. You've been conscripted. Alright, so Partisan shall be weighted lizard. Save. Alright, we have a mission to do. We have to cram it in. It's going to be a lower-ish level mission, but we need at least 500,000 C-bills, so it can't be that low. Oh goodness. Maybe a full-on two-skull assassination? No. That would be madness. I may have made a mistake. They were not a mission. There's not a sufficiently dangerous mission to support what I need to do. Mission. One of our VAPs, recover our VAP, prepare for... I wonder if there will be an extra piece of equipment. Sorry, Rock, can't spell. Can't spell many now. Wait, what? Not my turn again? Need to resub? Exactly. It is a prize for people who are subbed at the time that I glance over and see. So this is the lance we'll be building, or bringing. It's going to be a fairly difficult mission, actually. So Gamroth, let's get you my AWACS because you're a pilot. Plate, we're going to put you in the Tiger 2. And then, let's see, Rocked, we'll give you the Dagger. Does anybody have... Oh, we have multiple punchy pilots. Spirits is going to be in the Valiant. Oh no, Talik's in the Dagger, which puts Rocked in the Hunchback. And Weighted can therefore be in the Rifleman. And that gives me a full lance to drop, which is actually not a terrible lance as well, because aside from Rocked not being in that mech, we're going to switch him into the Valiant, because he's a terrible gunner. And Spirits is a mediocre gunner. 2, 5, 5, 5, 6, 5, 5. That seems reasonable. We got the bots. Bot detected. Detonation. Kill it. Ban. There, it was banned. Not the button. Alright, confirm. So this is gonna run long. But I've got 25 more minutes at least in this episode, but this is definitely gonna run long. There's a 2-skull assassination mission with the B team. Valiant is cool as well. The Valiant is a sweet mech. There's no other way out. The only thing I regret is the Valiant doesn't actually show its weapon. But other than that, it is a very sweet design. We in particular have the Hot Knife version, which does less damage, but more accurately does damage, which, you know, is nice-ish. Because the Hot Knife one has a Vibro Sword, or just a normal sword? Is it a normal sword? I thought it was a Vibro Sword. Depending on the size of the Vibro Sword. It's the 40-ton hatchet? 30-ton hatchet? No, it doesn't actually have a hatchet as a sword. There is a difference. In tabletop, swords do not give you additional awesome damage. Swords are just bad in tabletop. They need a major rework so that they can work while punching. Alright, yeah, I don't have to introduce people, they're already here. Vibro swords are not as bad because I can put a large vibro sword on a small mech and still get the like 14 or so damage. Hello, Brick! I'm on the stream. We're about to go rob somebody blind. As is our custom. Too close. Oh, so we're barely, yeah, we're getting in under the exclusion zone of our drop. I anticipate seeing the enemy. We don't need to actually do anything. We only need to raid and run, technically. Semi-radon, okay. Oh, insufficient space to continue recording. What? I may have made a mistake. I know why.
Holding action,
I'm gonna have
Commander.
to come back and re-download this segment. That's gonna be annoying. But hey, it is what it is. This will actually allow me to more neatly chop things up. YouTube is still very much here. Just, it becomes more complicated. If we're really lucky, this will be the mission, like payroll, that only has 2 units. Because I'm not seeing any secondary objective, which is actually really disappointing. I was very much hoping for a secondary objective that would give me a 15% increase.
I hear ya.
Not rocket. I need Gimroth to go so that he can throw himself into the middle of this group. Can helicopters pick up people? We're about to find out.
Reserving action.
We are about to find out. That's a lot of mosquitoes. Luckily, I am sitting on, 18 evasion, so they don't have any touching on me.
Orders.
Gimroth, forward. We're about to find out
On my way. Double
if you count for touching people. Pegasus is probably useful. The sealed one, that's MML, that's not particularly useful. Yeah, I'm mostly worried about this Pegasus. So, give him the beans. And that's not anywhere
Standing
near
by.
what anything else is. Forward.
Let's move.
Take aim with the Tigger. Oh, Tigger is accurate! Ooh, Pyro might have to step aside for Plate. Plate glass armor coming in and demonstrating some true accuracy on target with his initial barrage. 9.2% chance is just not good enough to be firing off AC-10s that require recoil.
Ready for orders.
Bring around the dagger. Dagger high speed, low drag. Keep him out of the mineral field to make sure he maximizes his accuracy on this shot. And missiles galore! Oh, that was penetration. I saw it. Yes, we're through. Just a little bit more firepower and we will crush him. I'm gonna slide right on up here. We are not in the area where things get in the way, but I'm gonna unleash hell in the desperate hope that enough of those rockets would have hit the side, and they didn't. Oh no, they did! Nice! Did you replace me when I wasn't looking? You're taking a vacation.
What can I do for you?
This is the B team who's taking the primary mechs, because the mechs only needed like 3 days to fix, whereas the normal team took much longer. I'm gonna wait on the tandem rockets. There's the completely useless drop, but we did kill the first target.
Receiving you.
Spirits. Ooh, whoops. Getting down from here may prove to be a little bit more complicated than I had originally anticipated. Huh. Well, ain't that the pits?
Throttle up.
That does not work. Camera off.
Yes, Commander.
High speed, low drag. Get on top of them and low disk space. I understand that. I will mess with that later.
Copy that.
Right on up there. I can recover the VIP. Oh, this is beautiful. If this works. It might not work, of course. I'm gonna drop it on the Myrmidon. Because the Myrmidon's bigger, scarier. Got a nice double pattern there.
No SRMs remaining.
But that's okay. You don't need to pick up SRMs. The Myrmidon firing PPC at my dagger. Drive through my minefield, Myrmidon. Or don't, as the case may be, and be an easy target. Ooh, look at that damage. It's like nothing.
Standing by.
Could have been something. Alright, I need to start maneuvering my people into position where I can get them down there. That's gonna take a little while.
Roger.
We may actually be able to kill them from up here. Alright, chill. Chill for the round. Mechanized APC also does not connect with us because we have flares. Drop a rope out the side and they can climb up. Pretty much.
Waiting on you.
Alright, Rocket. Unfortunately, I have placed you in a position where it doesn't look like you can actually get to the enemy just yet, so we're gonna have to experiment to see where we can move in order to get you to the enemy. I mean, I did give you a melee mech for a reason, and I anticipate you will use it. Ooh, he's hitting me pretty accurately. That's painful. Oh, wait, no, he was hitting the building, wasn't he? Even better.
Receiving you.
Plate! That's not a very good shot. Can I get you a better one? Oh, yes. Yes, I can. 51 and 23. Take the 51.
I copy.
Myrmidon versus Tiger. Place your bets.
Yes, Commander.
Wade doesn't really need to come down from here. He's pretty comfortable. 28, 17. Yeah, go for the 28s.
Locking on target.
That did not do anything that we wanted. Should give you. I need to get my melee mechs jump jets. I can't actually get there.
Commander.
Gabrov, escape! Actually, I don't want you moving too far away from them because you are providing them with an accuracy boost, which is fairly significant.
Roger that.
So we'll take that risk, zip on over here, and chaff the hell out of this guy.
Firing.
And the rule is no PPCs in that minefield until, you know, we're finished murdering people in that minefield. I think we're just gonna stay here. We're gonna shoot from up here. Oh, it's a brilliant strategy. Why have I never thought of this before? 38, I'll take it.
Roger.
I got a couple of hits. We're working with
I
that.
hear you.
Can you get down from here? You cannot. Okay, so start moving to the ramp.
Going turbo.
The one problem with the Valiant is the Valiant is incredibly toasty right now. The more they move, the more they stay inside my minefield, and they just keep taking damage every time they zip around. It could work out incredibly well for us. Yeah, it doesn't get down from here. Hunchback, you're going to join on the level down below because you've got fire support, but I'd rather you be in close.
Ready for
Blade,
orders.
on the other hand, is just going to continue to sit exactly where he is and continue to fire.
After that.
Blade has not missed a shot yet. Pyro, you got some serious competition. Somebody's trying to take somebody else's job. B-Team definitely demonstrating some pretty serious capability. I am flat out impressed. Ooh, they may have hidden themselves from my sensors. No, don't do that.
Roger.
Start moving. I can fix that. I am a commissar after all.
Ready for
Yup. Oh, you're doing better than me, are you? Just look over there. Don't mind the pistol.
Now, let's see how you handle this.
Raining fire.
Generating a. Waiting on you, Commander.
Yeah, we can get around.
Got it.
A little
Back
bit of a
speed,
pain
no
to get around the thing. It'd be really cool if
Commander.
mechs could like jump down levels. That would be solid.
Going
The only
full
problem I'm
throttle.
having with my lance is I can't seem to get my melee mechs into physical range. Yeah, you need lots of speed boosting tech in order to actually like survive to that point before everybody else murders everything. Because when you're rocking, do you have like multiple rack 5 mechs? Because that's what I would do. That is definitely the direction I would lean in.
Docking on.
Rack 5s to get them to the side and then just start unloading. The first twin rack mech that we ever fielded was an Avatar. And it was beautiful.
Damage is light.
because it has more than enough room to mount 2 Rack 5s and a sufficient amount of
Awaiting
ammunition.
orders.
This was back in the days of the Risk Rack 5, but more than enough space in order to fit
I'll be
everything
there
into
before
it.
you know it.
And it was just a monster. Because if it could get to the side of you, throwing 12 full BattleTech damage level AC5 shots is just amazing. These Gauss PPC? Yeah, the Rackstar. The Rackstar? Wait, what? Oh, the Racketar. Yes. The Racketar. Oh, our
Yes,
Rack
Commander.
mechs were beautiful. Just everything about them was glorious.
Locked on target.
Continuing his unstopped streak of perfect accuracy salvos.
What can I do for you?
Somebody just doesn't want to miss.
Pedal to the metal.
What I want to experiment with is lambs. Because now that because with RogueTech having the system where you can have handheld weapons for free, basically, that seems to me like if you put a sufficient level of melee weapons onto lambs, you could probably get some really interesting results.
Good to go.
The vulnerability, of course, being that, you know, eventually you will run into that problem. Maybe I chose a laser pistol, laser traces. Except the loud burn. Oh, he's got a great big burn on his head. Where'd that come from?
You have
Weighted.
orders?
Do you have a shot? You do have a shot. It's only 25, but
As you wish.
let loose. For 500,000 Seabills, this is not a terrible mission. It's just not going to be enough. I'm going to have to sell stuff. Probably just sell some crap cores, and that'll make us up to the end of the month. But picking up the second leopard in and of itself is a reward. Like, that alone, I'm
Confirmed.
willing to scrape by the end of the month because of that. Okay, you're just going to chill this round.
Commander,
And plate. Oh, is this going to burn your streak?
firing on target.
It does not! Yeah, but the
Vehicle
models
down.
to choose from aren't great except for the Phoenix Hawk.
Let's hit him hard.
The Screamer or the Hector were the ones that I was thinking of. Rio mechanized. So the Hector Lamb being 80 tons, I mean, that's pretty solid. The problem is once you finish your strategic movement, now you gotta move melee into
Long-range missiles
range
remain.
on the ground. Unless you do a death from above, which you won't
I
don't
hear
wanna
ya.
do. And because there's no like melee strike and fade ability, that makes like
Going
zipping in and
turbo.
out and being very skirmishing very difficult. But there's options, I suppose. If you can get me a Kanga, I will let the other guy live.
Standing
I
by.
don't know if there's a Kanga in this game. The Kanga would be very interesting because, so for those who don't know, the Kanga
On it.
is I believe it's a Maxim. Oh no, it's its own design. And it's got jump jets on it. So it's a vehicle that can jump, and this is not done in the BattleTech universe. It is considered to be an illegal design, yet it is a canon design. Thought someone said there is? If there is, then we can definitely try and hunt one down. See if we run into
Yes,
the
Commander.
proper jumpy Kanga, because there are other versions of the Kanga.
Roger.
And one of the things that I was considering when I was building Hydra, which has recently gone defunct, when I was building Hydra, I wanted tanks with cannons, but they had to be hover tanks because the guy who wanted to Jaggy wanted
What's up,
to
boss?
have a Maxim hover tank as his mech. And because of that, I had to have mechs that could keep up with that, and the only option would be another hover tank. And there is a version of the Kanga with an AC-10. Unfortunately,
Waiting for
it was
order.
far too rare for me to justify suddenly fielding a
Full
platoon
speed.
of Kangas with AC-10s. Are they going to change how lambs work in RogueTech soon, where you can switch between? Yes, I've seen
What can I
the
do
hard
for you?
work that they have been doing on that front. It is beautiful. Okay, if I turn on hot seat, can you reach? You can. And you're going to charge for colossal damage. Right? How much? 195. Oh, this is going to be good. Hit him. 65% chance. You can do it. I believe in you. Rocket opens with a whiff. K-Mission magic again?
Stand
Yep.
still while I'm attacking you.
K-Mission
Ready
coming
for
up with
order.
some phenomenal stuff. Stuff that should not be possible, and yet he makes it so. Glorious. Absolutely glorious.
Awaiting orders.
Gonna brace up here.
Hunkering down.
Yes, Commander.
Demarov can kind of just keep zipping around,
Affirmative.
firing into the madness.
Target confirmed.
Yeah, you're gonna have to drive.
Orders.
Which puts Plate in a position to fire.
Acknowledged.
Plate finally misses! Oh, he had been on a roll, too. A
Waiting on you,
phenomenal
Commander.
roll. Okay, Rocket. This is a redemption arc. This is the part where you kill him now. Correct side? That is the correct side. You can go with the kick. You're only gonna fire literally every single weapon that you have at your disposal. It's a 71% chance. You can do it!
Good.
Successful boot! Bootage has been accomplished.
Knocked out a vehicle.
And then, you know, the tandem rockets for the giggles.
I feel bad about it.
Why would you feel bad about that? You did a phenomenal job. Don't feel bad about that. Alright, crammed in that second mission. For some steals. That juicy, juicy money. And that should be relatively cheap repair times. I believe the mechs will actually be ready and available by the time the A-team gets out of vacation mode. So excellently done, everybody. Just under 500,000 Zeebles. Despite our maximum payment. They wish to take the mechanized vehicle and they will give me Guardian ECMs and fusion cores for it. Well, I think that's a phenomenal idea. And because I can't get anything else. We got 2 parts to a Myrmidon. Oh, we could have gotten all 5. Interesting. So the Myrmidon pilot ejected. Now my pilot empty all weapons into the sky just to shoot something. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately, sometimes things just don't quite work out. But when they do, oh boy, when they do. I'm gonna come over here while that's doing crazy stuff, and I'm gonna clear open my videos. Is this the one? Never tell. Or is this the one? I don't know. I'll have to mess with that later. Okay, war activities are concluded. Alright, we're still projected to fail by a little bit of money, but if I go to my mech bay and I sell off some of those parts, we're good. Yes, nobody got wounded. It was a success in all of that. Sell the Myrmidon parts. And we're in the black by the skin of our teeth. A successful endeavor. Just over 1 million Seabills. I think it's time, because we are 6 days away from the Gladiator. I'm going to retire Bessie. You were a good mech, Bessie, but it's time to leave. I'm also going to retire this Clint. Because it's a primitive Clint, and its weapon systems are garbage. It's not even worth the fusion core that's inside of it. Rid of that. That gives us more space for more mechs. Especially the long-running mechs that we're building. That we have space again. We also have a lineup of a full 6 mechs that we can rock and roll with. We've got a Gladiator that is about to be completed. We still don't know what to do with the KFP. I do not know what to do with this Euler. I just cannot find ammunition for the damn thing. Oh, let's check the store. No, the store's still bugged. Maybe next month it won't be. Although, can I sell things in the store? Because I need to unload on crap. Because every so often we pick up stuff. So, I have a Gauss rifle, but I don't want to use the Gauss rifle for something like that. We have light rifles. We have a light rotary rifle. Oh, we just recently got rid of that. So the ultralight rotary rifle, I could put that on it. But the problem is 20 damage. It's basically a medium laser. Yeah, I could put that on the Kit Fox. That might be an option. We will consider that. That seems reasonable. We really, though, can't afford to be selling anything in terms of ammunition. The only lasers I want to sell are the lasers with negative side effects on them. Which I think I got rid of the last of those last time, so we should be good on that. Plasma, missiles, got 18-9 powered 18-9. Don't think we're in a position to sell any missiles at the moment either. The real thing we're in a position to sell is things like jump jets, which we recently got rid of, and 35 rated fusion cores, 100 rated fusion cores, and 120 rated fusion cores. Really, the 140 is about as low as I'm willing to go. If I have like huge stockpiles of any particular type of fusion core, which we don't, okay. 3XL engine for clans. I'm not getting rid of any clan XL engines. You can't make me. I can't get rid of several single heatsink cooling systems. Although I can't imagine that we would ever really need them. Sell the Kit Fox? It's a thought, but it is still a Kit Fox. At the end of the day, it's a Kit Fox. And that means something on a personal level. If not necessarily on an actual strategically useful level. But personally, I like them. So we'll see what ends up happening with that. 5 basic cockpits. I don't think I need that. I'll go to 2 just in case. Combat Shield, Comm Suite, ECM, Pirate ECM, which is awesome. Because it's basically just blasting Samurai over somebody's music. And waiting until they finally scream stop. Do not need 10 targeting computers. Unless I can trade them in for like superior accuracy when it comes to orbital bombardment. Heavy, light, omnipod hand. Pilot support. The Pro King Quicksell. And Sensor Tracker. Of course we keep. Spiked Fist. 4 generic structure. I will sell down to 2. Because it is useful. And we're set. Okay. Single heatsink replaces non-fixed primitive cooling. I didn't even realize primitive cooling was a thing. That is very interesting. I wrote to about 1.4 million Seabills, so we'll be able to survive the end of this month without too much trouble. Although, picking up that second Leopard, I mean, that increased my average costs by almost 60,000 Seabills. I knew it was going to do that getting into it, but still, I want to be able to grab a repaired mech bay. Which is 6 days, 3.67 that's yes? 3.6. Yeah, I could totally get this.
Sure thing. It'll take a bit, but
yeah, on the edge, baby. That's how you live. 80,000 Seabills is what we're gonna have at the end of the month. Primitive cooling sounds like it produces heat. It very may mel. Very may mel? Just how long on repairs? Oh, literally 0 repair time. Literally 0 repair time. If I had more pilots, I could immediately turn around and do another mission. Oh, that's the way to go. 6 days into the month, 6 days until we can drop a second mech. 2 days for the rest of the A-team to be fully ready to rock. So. End of the month.
I've got
the pain. 80,216. 80,216 Seabills. We're gonna make a C team? Eventually, yes. Eventually. Everybody's returning to duty. Morale is steady. You guys are feeling more confident. One more day. Tick. Alright. And then Gladiators in 4 days. I'm really tempted to just chill until 4 days pass. What do you guys think? Because let's check the first. We'll check the store. See if the store's still bugged. Store's still bugged. And then we'll go to Command Center and see what sort of missions this month holds for us. What sort of joy is waiting? I see many battles. Battle Operation Steel Hammer. It's a 2 skull. That's perfect. Blackout. We might try a blackout sometime soon. So we got 2 skull battles. This will probably not take. We just don't have the weapon alignment for an ambush convoy. Do we need to do a YouTube cut, or is the recording's totally borked? I will do a cut where I do my outro so that I know where to actually cut things. But yeah, the whole thing's borked because I did not clear things off of my computer. Raid alert recovery. We got a whole bunch of battles. Wow, this pays out well. 732,000 for a single skull. Yeah, we got some good missions to take this month. I'm feeling pretty confident. We'll be able to pick up some nice gear, some nice cash, and expand the company. I still don't quite know what Blackout is. Saga, not op or job. Huh? Yeah, in 4 days we will have the Gladiator done. Called Zesty White for Glad Rock. Wait, what? I'm assuming it's the name of a mission that I didn't pay attention to. I don't really pay attention to the names of the missions. Oh, Saga. Oh, because it's a contract for the Yarn Folk. That's why that's there. The Clan Barak wants us to work with them. Go to the spot, fight, and go to second spot, fight, or leave. Yeah. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. I mean, it is a 2.5 scale. Working for Comstar. Ought to be some fun here. Has some weight limits, but we are probably going to come in under the weight limit. Alright, that's going to do it for the RogueTech portion of this. The RogueTech portion of the episode will end now. So I will say my goodbye to YouTube, and then I will explain more of what's going to be happening for the next hour. If you are confused by that, good, you will stay around to listen why. So to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every single time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment, it's good for the algorithm, and I will see you all in the next episode. Ta-ta.